So I'm here in sunny Weymouth, and it is actually sunny for once. Man on my right, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nick Wellborn, sailing the ILCA 7.
And you've just won this event. It's the second qualifier of 2023. Tell us a little bit about the weekend, because it was a game of two halves, yeah?
Yeah. Yesterday was lighter winds in the harbour, anything from sort of 5 up to 10 knots, sort of standard, about southwesterly. And then today we were out in the bay. Yeah, tricky day today.
What was the wind direction today then?
A little bit more westerly, I think, but I couldn't quite tell you because it was changing a lot.
It was that variable, you're not sure?
Yeah, the first race was tricky, managed to get through it okay. Breeze sort of settled down a bit, the second two races, and built up to nice hiking breeze.
Brilliant. And this is your first qualifier win?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
My name is Leo Yates, I sail ILCA 4s. I'm from Island Barn Sailing Club. It was a really tough day out there. It started off quite light with some pretty sharp, irritating chop, which we had to try and get our little underpowered 4 rigs over.
When you say out there, it's out in Weymouth Bay.
Yeah, out in Weymouth Bay. Our windward marks were within a few hundred metres of nose head. Maybe some very interesting shifts as well up by the top mark. Race 1, 30-degree left shift. I was on the wrong side of it, so I had to work really hard to get back over and back in front, but I just about had enough speed on the reaches to catch up and overtake. And then after that, it just became a go fast towards roughly the right side and see what happens kind of day.
But you had 3 bullets, 3 first places.
Yeah.
So speed must have been good. Always makes you a tactical genius.
Yeah, I just kind of followed my usual thing of keep up on the upwinds, get to the downwinds and go, which worked out quite nicely today, giving me 3 bullets.
Brilliant.
So yesterday was much more of a difficult day. It was very light, very sketchy. I also wasn't very used to the rig I'm sailing because it's relatively new, so I was having to try and figure out how to set that up and pull some all right results. Pulled 2 countable results, 1 not quite so good, but worked out in the end.
That's all you need in a 1 discard series.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant. Well, I can see you want to get out your wetsuit once again.
Freezing.
Good work.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
So a man who probably needs no introduction. Ben, great to chat to you. Really close series at Stokes Bay, but you dominated this weekend. Never finished out the top 10, never counted worse than second place, but I know that doesn't always tell the full story. So Stokes Bay's your home club, but you've done a deal in Weymouth.
Yeah, somehow. It was very variable conditions today and yesterday as well, kind of wind all over the place. So very pleased to have managed to put a reasonably consistent series together. I'm pretty sure I was outside the top 10 in the second race today, but maybe I pulled it back.
I looked at the results, but they're all subjects to change.
Nice.
We just got back from the Europeans in Italy, and the results changed about 5 minutes before the prize giving, so there's some very confused looking people. But you are definitely the champion. Your plans for this year, you're obviously sailing very well. We tempting you to do some more events?
Yeah, sure. It's I'm thinking about maybe doing the Worlds in Poland. I'll make a decision on that then probably in a few weeks' time. Other than that, a few Roper Cups. Definitely going to Lake Garda in Italy.
Which is, if nothing else, great for the ice cream,
yeah,
the pizza.
Great for the ice cream. Usually an absolutely massive turnout, and just the kind of racing that I like. One-way racetrack, bike hard. That's the kind of thing I'm after.
Look at a big cliff and sail towards it. Yeah, but I think you did very well. Looking, we had a tricky day today, and don't count yourself out just as a speed monster. You're also a champion cyclist. Do you think that helps with your hiking these days?
It does a bit, yeah. It does. It's nice to have a bit of fitness in the bag to kind of keep you going on that last beat of the day for sure.
Well, I saw you hiked all the way in, which is just shows.
I did, yeah. Well, yesterday was a bit light, you see, so it was only going to be 1 day of hiking. I thought, well, might as well, test the legs as much as you can.
Perfect. And you're leaving the boat here and doing next weekend, I assume?
I'm not actually.
You're not?
Heading off to Mallorca for some cycling. So there you go.
So just for people to know, Palma is actually a very important regatta in the Olympic cycle, Princess Sophia. So you're happening to be there cycling at the same time as all the ILCAs are racing, or getting
just
ready to
before,
race.
yeah, just before. I think most people are arriving just as we leave. But no, it's kind of the start of the cycling season in Mallorca. So
I'm going to go off
good time to
tangent
go.
here, but you're north of the island, or
Yeah, north of the island, Port de Valença is where we'll be staying, and then hitting the mountains every day for 5 days.
and
So
you may possibly see some of Team Ineos, I guess.
probably will, yeah. Well, briefly as they whistle past, I expect.
Oh, don't give me that. Ben, you're an absolute superstar. Always nice to talk to you, and
Likewise.
best of luck.
Thanks very much.
If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe.